Welcome to Curious Chemistry channel. Today we shall discuss about polymerization reactions. First we will be talking about what are polymers and different type of polymers. Polymerization reactions are those reactions in which simple monomeric molecules are combined to form large chain molecules called polymers. These reactions are called as polymerization reactions. These polymerization reactions may be of addition polymerization or condensation polymerization. So monomers are simple molecules with low molecular weight, whereas polymers are very large molecules with high molecular weight. Let us take an example. Here ethylene is a monomer. It combines and forms polyethylene, a polymer. So number of ethylene molecules are joined together to form a polymer, polyethylene. So the number of monomer units involved in the polymerization reaction gives degree of polymerization of the reaction. Now let us see how the polymers are classified. They are classified as homopolymers and heteropolymers, natural and synthetic polymers, addition and condensation polymers, plastics and elastics. We shall see about each one of this in detail now. Homo and heteropolymers. When the monomer is simple molecule which repeats itself for number of times, it is called as a homopolymer. Say for example, let us take polyethylene. Here the monomer is ethylene molecule. This ethylene adds itself again and again to form a polymer, polyethylene. Here there will not be any other monomer, only ethylene will act as a monomer. Say for example, let us take polystyrene. Here styrene will act as a monomer. In polyvinyl chloride, vinyl chloride will be the monomer which adds itself again and again to form a polymer, polyvinyl chloride. But when the polymer has a different monomeric units, that is two or more different monomeric units combined together to form a polymer, then it is called as a heteropolymer or copolymer. Here the heteropolymers will also have heteroatoms like oxygen, sulfur and nitrogen in its chain. Say for example, let us take bakelite. Bakelite is a polymer which is formed by the combination of phenol and formaldehyde. Here there will be two monomers which combines to form a polymer. So it is called as heteropolymer or copolymer. Natural and synthetic polymers. Some polymeric compounds occur in nature as such and they are called as natural polymers. That is, there will not be any additional molecules but they occur as such in the nature. Say for example, cellulose is a natural polymer. Proteins are also a type of polymers. Some polymers are synthesized by different methods to manufacture in bulk quantity. So those polymers which are synthesized are called as synthetic polymers. Examples, silicones, polythene, bakelite. Majority of the polymers which are present now are synthetic polymers. Addition and condensation polymers. Let us first see what is addition polymerization. Certain simple monomeric units with double bonds undergo addition reactions within themselves and give a polymer which is called as addition polymers. This type of reaction is called addition polymerization. That is, simple monomeric units adds itself number of times to form a polymer. This is called as addition polymerization. During this reaction, there is no elimination of any molecule and the empirical formula of the monomer and polymer remains same. Mostly they are formed by a chain reaction. Say for example, in vinyl chloride adds itself number of times in the presence of peroxide to form polyvinyl chloride, which is a addition polymer. Condensation polymerization. When monomers with one or more functional groups under proper reaction conditions condense with the elimination of small molecules such as water, ammonia or HCl to give a large molecular weight compounds called as condensation polymers. This reaction is called condensation polymerization. In addition polymerization, there will not be any elimination of molecules, whereas in condensation polymers, there will be elimination of small molecules such as water or ammonia. Since this reaction is carried out in steps, it is also called as stepwise polymerization or condensation polymerization. the monomer and the polymer will not have same empirical formula here. Example, adipic acid condenses with hexamethylene diamine to form nylon 6,6, a polymer. This is an example of condensation polymerization reaction where water molecule is eliminated during the reaction. Next classification is plastics and elastics. Plastics are synthesized from organic compounds and resins. They are hard and are not elastic in nature. They can be molded into desired shape by applying heat and pressure. Generally, plastics are classified into thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. We shall see about this in detail now. Before that, elastics are those compounds which are synthesized and have elasticity. When force is applied, these elastic compounds elongate and come to original position as the force is removed. Example, natural and synthetic rubber. Thermoplastics. Thermoplastics are those plastics which can be softened on heating and hardened on cooling. That is, their hardness is a temporary property and it is due to the rise and fall of temperature that hardness changes. Usually on heating, these plastics are softened and on cooling regain their original rigidity and hardness. Repeated heating and cooling do not alter the chemical nature of these thermoplastic materials because the changes involved in this are only physical nature. Say for example, polythene, polyvinyl chloride are thermoplastics which become softened on heating and on cooling regain their original rigidity and hardness. Thermosetting plastics. Thermosetting plastics are those plastics which during heating get hardened and once they are solidified they cannot be softened back. That is, they are permanent setting resins. So during molding process they occur three-dimensional cross-linked structure with predominantly covalent bonds which are permanent. Example, bakelite, epoxy resins or commonly known thermosetting plastics. We have seen what is thermoplastics and what is thermosetting plastics. Now let us see the comparison between them. Thermoplastics are generally formed by addition polymerization. Thermosetting plastics are formed by condensation polymerization. Thermoplastics will have long chain linear polymers whereas thermosetting plastics will have three-dimensional network structure joined by covalent bonds. Thermoplastics will soften on heating and they can be reheated, reshaped and reused, whereas thermosetting plastics do not soften on heating and they retain their shape structure even on heating. That is, they cannot be reshaped and reused. Thermoplastics are soft, weak and less brittle, whereas thermosetting plastics are hard, strong and more brittle. Thermoplastics are soluble in some organic solvents, whereas thermosetting plastics are insoluble in organic solvents. We have already seen what is addition polymerization and condensation polymerization. Now let us have a comparative account of both of the polymerization methods. In addition polymerization, monomers add repeatedly without liberation of any molecules. Whereas in condensation polymerization, there will be a liberation of small molecules like water, ammonia or HCl where monomers condense to form a polymer. In addition polymerization, both monomer and polymer will have same empirical formula, whereas in condensation polymerization, the monomers and polymers will have different empirical formula. Molecular weight of the polymer will be the multiple of molecular weight of the monomer in addition polymerization, whereas it's not so in condensation polymerization. In addition polymerization, addition products are formed faster, whereas the condensation products are formed slower in condensation polymerization. In addition polymerization, generally initiation, propagation and termination steps are observed, whereas no such steps are observed in condensation polymerization. Polymers formed by addition polymerization are mostly thermoplastics in nature, whereas in condensation polymerization, they are mostly thermosetting plastics. Addition polymerization requires long time of preparation, high molecular weight polymer, whereas condensation polymers requires less time for preparation of high molecular weight polymer. So far we have seen what are polymers and different types of polymers. In the next video, we shall see about polymerization mechanisms such as free radical mechanism, anionic polymerization mechanism and cationic polymerization mechanism. For polymerization in Tamil as Palapadiyakkal, watch Curious Chemistry channel. Thank you.